You are listening to APEX1RADIO. Stay with us for the best bet in the new wave of communication. APEX1RADIO. Get informed, enjoy, and learn.
Irene, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show tonight. And thank you. How are you?
I'm all right, Irene. Thanks. And you?
Thank you. I'm okay. I'm doing wonderfully well. It's a pleasant time. It's wonderful back home. The weather is good. The food is good. The sun is shining. The mountains are bright. Right. And it's all good. There is peace. There is comfort. It's wonderful back home.
Definitely. And one of the things that warms your heart is the recent support you had from the government of Cameroon through the Minister of Arts and Culture. I'm talking about the subvention whose disbursement was done a couple of days ago. So you're one of those who benefited from it through the Minister of Arts and Culture. First, tell me, how much did you receive?
Yes.
Is it a sensitive question to ask how much money you received?
That's a strong question. That's a tough one. And you know, I asked for something like 20 million because I wanted to do my project.
Okay.
I asked for 19.9 million precisely. And, you know, I didn't know what the government would give me at the end of the day anyway, because when the process of the document, they don't tell you exactly what they will give you. They say, okay, forward your documents, we're going to study it. And this request I made since 2014. In fact, I'd actually forgotten it was going to exist anymore. And I was surprised. Friends called me and said, your name is on the list, it's on the notice board. And according to the paper, they said they are giving each person 20% of what they asked for. So, but what I received is not up to, you make your calculations, what is 20% of 19 million? But then it's not up to 20% of 19 million, so you can begin to imagine. Give yourself an estimate. I would rather not give the figure.
Right.
It's a public thing anyway.
So are you saying that it is better than nothing, or you are not satisfied with that 20%? Because
I am satisfied. You know, my uncle told me, he who says thank you with two hands says thank you to ask for more. Like I said, this is something we asked for in 2014. And we didn't even expect it was going to ever come out. Now, if you have a list come out, the government makes, because I'm not the only one. We had about 19 people in the cinematographic domain.
Right.
We had in the artistic, literature. Written literature. You had also, I think, the other domain that received this subvention were musicians. So altogether, you have the government disbursed about 83 million francs CFA. So I think that because you are not looking, right now I'm not looking at my figure that was given to me. I'm looking at the intention, the action that the government carried out. And I think that if they can do this, already, they can do more. Because if they did this in 2014, they would have done it in 2015, and maybe, you know, as days go by, it would have gotten better. So let's say thank you for now, and then I'd say we still need more, but thank you. Thank you anyway. So we say thank you to the government, and we are really excited about it.
But Irene, what could explain the fact that you applied for something in 2014 and you only got it in 2016?
I have to agree with you that it has not been going well. You know, it has not been going well because so many of, I think everyone is shocked to receive this subvention today. Nothing happened since 2014. It's not like some people were giving something, you know, within the time. I don't think so. I've not had news of people who were giving anything back then. These are documents that were just kept and stuck somewhere. And the new minister who came in, and maybe, I don't know, with his new mindset and the new team, let's say a team, because it's not one person working at the same time, and things are changing within the ranks of the government, they decided, okay, let's not start now. At least some people who have been there before, let's pick them up and see what we can do. Maybe disburse little by little, everything small. Right. And then from there, we can move forward. So, the system has been, the government machine moves slowly but surely, but I think it got stuck somewhere. But I think it's opening up gradually. It's opening up.
So, what was your immediate reaction when the news got to you that you had been selected for the support?
I got excited because a friend called me and I think it was on WhatsApp, and he was like, congratulations, you spoke to me in French, bravo. Je vote au nom quelque part au ministère des Arts et Culture. I was like, me? Who? Why? What? Did I commit a crime? But because he said bravo, I knew, okay, it was a good thing. And I started to think, what did I do for the ministry? Then because it's a topic, it's a document I'd forgotten. You know, at one point we had lost all hopes and believed that the government could do anything anymore for anybody in the cinematographic domain. And I was like, oh, thank you. I was excited. Then I was like, okay, how much was it? And it was like, I first of all skipped of joy for what that I was even in the list, because we had 19 people in the cinematographic domain. We had other names, maybe I don't want to call their names, maybe we don't want to be called. We were about 19, and my name was amongst all of these people. First, I was excited. Something had happened in the cinematographic domain that made some noise. That was positive. And then I was now like, okay, how much is it? Okay, thank you. But then we still have to do more. Maybe go back to them. Okay, you gave us, but you know that this can't really, but you have to do something more. But at least thank you for this one. So I was altogether, I was happy. I was happy. Looking at it now, we now come down to the whole file. What do we do with what we have been given? How do we manage it? Because, government money has a lot of strings attached to it. You need to justify, you need to show proof, you need to, you now come back to the reality of it. And that brings us to a negotiating table. Because just that they open this little door and they call you in, then you cannot come in and say, okay, look at this you did to me. How do we work it out? So there's an open door for a negotiating table. So I think things will get better. I think so.
Things will definitely get better. Her name is Irine Bara Ndukong of the Bara Homeland Entertainment, which is a film distribution outfit based in Yaoundé, Cameroon. She's speaking live on APEX1 Radio. And of course, you're listening to Fiesta number 54. Now, Irene, tell me, there are a lot of young people who've gotten into the industry since 2014 who may not know about this subvention project of the government. So what goes on before this support is given, and who qualifies to get it?
There's a small department. There's a small department in the Ministry of Culture. The film that goes to the cinematography department. There's a platform there which gives every artist. There's no discrimination. Who you are, where you come from, what you do. The only most important thing is you should be an artist, and you should show proof that you're an artist. So when you go there, they are into many other domains. They are there to help you promote. If you're in the level of promotion, level of production, pre-production, production, if it's literature, if it's music, they are there available to assist these artists. And then when you go there, you're given forms and some requirements. Like, the requirements are not strange. They just want to see proof of the project. You prepare a project of what you want to propose to the public, and you make sure your project, the ministry will be able to buy the project. When the commission sits, they can buy your project. So you prepare this project accompanied by some documents that show that your company exists, or your production house exists, because, it's a state. They don't want illegality. They want to see people who have registered with the government that I exist. I am this person. I can be located. I am situated here. I pay my taxes and so on. They don't want to be able to locate you and see your product and show proof that this product is real. I want to realize this thing to this level and to this magnitude. Once all of this paperwork, which is mostly paperwork, is done, that is it. You don't pay anything for this application. You just drop your application at the department, and you come and wait, and you can keep following up if you want to, but you come and wait like I did. I tried following up. At one point, I gave up because it was taking too long. And one day, poof, it came out, and I was called up. And when I went back to them, how did you get to it? Because I imagine there are thousands and thousands of artists, and they were like, they went back to the files. They went, because the only access government has to you and artist is your file. If you don't have a file in the Ministry of Culture, nobody knows you. Nobody can locate you. You could be a star on screen, but there's no paper that shows who you are at the Ministry of Culture. Nobody will be able to locate you. So now they will have to go back into their files, study the files one after the other, see those who have been serious, and then they now did a selection of the few that they could do the selection, and then try to share with them those people that they were selected, and then giving the subventions. That's just how it is. There's nothing too complicated about it. You just have to be an artist, and a serious artist. That's all about it.
Now, could you quickly and briefly describe the project you submitted to the government to be able to attract this support?
Can you repeat your question, please?
Could you just quickly describe your own project, the one that you submitted, that fetched you this support?
Okay, can I quickly describe my project?
Yes.
Okay, I did Bara Ndukong as a TV series, and I did some few episodes. and I was having difficulty promoting my episodes, and I was having difficulties adding to, TV series means more episodes, and I did just a few, and I needed money so I could, I just wanted government to support me so that I could add more episodes to what I have, so that I can sustain the market. It's a competitive market.
Right.
If you're standing in front of CRTV, I have just 2 episodes or 3. You're not talking sense. We want to hear you say, I have 23 episodes, I have 52 episodes or more. So I needed to do more. So I needed to, write down the script again, show proof of rewrite some new stories that I want to add, and then prepare the whole script, put it together, and then show proof of my registration with my company registration with the Ministry of Culture. Show proof of other things like my registration with other bodies like SCAP, like Tosiladra, and show that I don't have any conviction. I've never been convicted before, and show proof that I'm Cameroonian because it's strictly for Cameroonians. Show proof that I'm Cameroonian to my photocopy of my ID card, and that is it. That is just all. There was nothing exceptional, extra that I added for the government to be convinced that I am capable of receiving a subvention.
So what will Irene do with this money? Tell us.
What am I going to do with this money?
Yes.
Money is never too small, because if you say money is small, you might never be able to realize anything. So you should have a will, and once you have a will, there'll be a way out. What the government has given me, I will try to promote the series I have, and try to use this money to be able to garner more sponsors to my project. Because the fact that government will look at my documents and look at my project and approve and give me a subvention, I'm going to take that document and show other structures that the government trusts me, so you can trust me as well. And I think that I could be able to convince a businessman to be able to maybe sponsor my project, and why not sponsor other projects. And I want to inform you that through this project right now, it is also going to help me acquire what they are calling an artistic attestation that is being signed by the minister. That is to say, you can use it any day, anytime in the world to show that you're an artist recognized by the state. So I don't need any other proof to show that I'm an artist. Because I was shortlisted in this document, automatically I'm going to qualify for an attestation, artistic attestation. And so all of those documents put together, if I want to use my mind, my brain, my passion as a producer and actress, I should be able to open other doors for myself. I believe so.
Right. So, Irene, there are a lot of other Cameroonians who work in your domain who badly need this support as well, but who haven't had it. So what advice would you give them?
Now, I'm going to say, what I want to say, especially to my Anglophone brothers and sisters, I am so excited in what they are doing. In fact, I've been in a quarter where at the right place, or maybe somewhere within the ministry, and I hear the way they talk about Cameroon film industry, that's the Anglophone Cameroon film industry. They appreciate it so much, and they think it's a sample, and they think it's what we can use is a way forward. But I worry that my brothers and sisters are keeping it regional. I want to advise my brothers, my sisters from the other side, don't keep your project or your product regional. It's a Cameroonian product. Bring it closer to Yaoundé. It's unfortunate that it's not yet as decentralized as it seems to be. We could shoot the best films. We could have the best actors and the best actors that we do today, because we have the best. I can boast of that. We have the best actors, the best actresses. We have the best scripts. We have the best series on air, the best films. But then nobody knows us because we are hanging out there in the southwest or in Bamenda, and we leave from there. We are going to Nigeria, or we are moving further the other side. I want them to come down this way. We are respected already for our products. We are making news. So I want to advise them, come down. I'm always available. I'm a very open person. Come, maybe some of us, or go to the Ministry of Culture. What can I do for my name to be registered with you so you can notice me? Make yourself noticed by the Ministry of Culture, especially now that things are really changing. Make yourself noticed to the Ministry of Culture. Announce yourself. Don't wait for anybody to look for you. Because those who are here right now, we are going to pave the way. Others will come maybe later. They'll be looking for these artists. But for now, we have to make that road. We have to push that road forward. So come announce yourself. Get to the ministry, ask questions. How do I get myself registered? How do I register my product? Because as I speak to you right now, every 3 months I collect my dues as a producer. I collect my dues from Popularity as a producer. Every 3 months I have maybe 35,000, 50,000, sometimes 40,000. I can't say it's more because some people don't have anything, but they are on screen every day, and views are being paid by CRTV or Canal Day for their products, but they don't receive it because they are not aware, they are not registered. Come down to Yaoundé and do it here in Yaoundé. It's not very far. 10,000 francs transfer you here. Register yourself with the Ministry of Culture and wait for your views or wait for your subventions. It will get to you.
Beautiful.
I think that's
Good
the best advice I can give.
Good advice, Irene. Want to thank you so much. And if there is anything you wish to tell the government of Cameroon vis-a-vis this support, what would you say?
What I want to tell, because I think they have been made to understand that the government is not ending it right here. I think they are preparing what the Frenchman calls an atelier, a forum. They are working on a forum which they want to call the artists because they are beginning to understand. Because I want to like to ask them questions. Why did you decide to do it this time? What is your intention? What is government's plan? And I've been made to understand that government's plan is that they have been staying in the office and working and imagining things for us and planning things for us. Meanwhile, they are just the administration and we are the stakeholders. So they are preparing a forum where they will come closer to this. They will invite some serious and peculiar stakeholders to the discussion table and let the stakeholders in the business and the movie business tell them what they want and what they want to happen in their showbiz. Then like that, from there, they'll propose the paper to the government, which of course, maybe surely government will send it to the Prime Ministry, and surely can be able to be enacted into law so that our cinema tomorrow can get better. So what I want to advise the government is they have started something. They shouldn't stop right now. There are many, many producers who are willing to come to the negotiation table or to a discussion table about this. They have a passion for it and they want it to work for posterity. Let government not stop right now. It is not small. I know maybe some of my colleagues and friends have said it's small, but I'm saying it's not small. There's always a beginning somewhere. Let them continue and let them come up to the table. Let them not sit in their office and read on their own because they don't understand what is going on in the field. Let them come up to the table, and I'm sure the stakeholders that be in this business can better tell the government what should happen, and they will surely get it right. That's what I want to advise the government. I'm waiting for them to call us to the discussion table.
It couldn't have been said better. Irene, want to thank you so much for your ingenuity.
Thanking you.
The message has definitely gone across, and want to congratulate you on this good one. And so, when do we start watching your series?
You know, Ed and Canal Day 2014. We got finished in 2015. But right now it's already airing on Canal Movie.
Okay.
It's been airing for the past 1.5 years. We are looking forward for it airing elsewhere in other channels. So we are working on it. From the subvention we've had, we should be able to push it through so that many more Cameroonians can be able to enjoy it. Enjoy it as soon as possible. I hear many other social or those are opening online and so on. We are open to them. We can always give them our products so that the world can discover Cameroon through our cinema.
Okay, that's beautiful. Irene, thank you so much. We hope to have you again on APEX1 Radio other time. And like I said, we wish you all the best. Do have a fantastic rest of the day out there in Yaoundé.
Thank you again for tuning in with APEX1 Radio. Stay with us on www.apex1radio.com. APEX1 Radio, your radio.